Charleston is the holy city and known as the Jewel of the South because of its lovely skyline, gardens on the Battery, beautiful fountains, and rich history around every corner.
This summer, you got to come to Charleston. First off, it has the heritage, the great golf, and the beach.
From the cobblestone streets to the church steeples, Charleston is easily one of the world's most charming cities. You can find a bargain room at the Days Inn or go all out at the Market Pavilion Hotel. But for my money, it's all about the Mills House Hotel right there on Meeting Street, and it is just oozing with Southern hospitality.
The hotel originally opened in 1853. At that time, it was considered the finest hotel in the South. People in the 1850s used the Mills House like we do a spa. In 1860, the Mills House in Charleston hosted the Democratic National Convention. And then in 1861, we had two of perhaps our most famous guests, both Confederate generals, General P.G.T. Beauregard and General Robert E. Lee had his field headquarters here in 1861. In 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt stayed with us. When you walk in the front door, the first two pieces of furnishings you see date to 1790. The hotel really flourishes both with museum quality artwork and antiques throughout the public spaces.
All that plus 4-star accommodations could be cause for pause, but at the Mills House, overcharging locals would simply be impolite.
For the Midlands viewers, we're going to be able to offer our Southern Living Special, $129 a night. That's a weekday rate, Sunday through Thursday, and that's going to include breakfast. Come on down, y'all.
Okay, so if you only have a couple days, go ahead and stay downtown. You can take a walking tour or maybe even a horse-drawn carriage, which is fun. You can also shop at the Charleston Outdoor Market. Way back in the day, in 1807, it was a meat market, but now you can find reasonably priced, locally made crafts, regional foods to take home as well.
Praline by itself is a pecan sugar cookie with milk, sugar, and more sugar. And I also have that sort of a coating on the pecans. It's called a pecan praline. So if you want to bring back a gift from Charleston, that would be the ticket.
One of the most treasured items found only in the Low Country is a sweetgrass basket, and these are made using regional plant fibers.
We use 4 different grasses. This is binding material known as palmetto leaves. This dark brown is the biblical grass that I was telling you about, known as bulrush. The lighter grass is a sweetgrass, that's the main material. Then we use a red coloring. The red tint will be the longleaf pine needle.
This art form originated in West Africa and was typically used in rice cultivation. It's been kept alive by the Low Country Gullah.
And keeping this tradition alive is by always making the fanning baskets, also known as the whittling baskets, because it was a purpose for the art form. And so that's going to be the oldest pattern, will be the whittling basket. Yes, ma'am.
And for just a couple dollars, you can bring home a Charleston palmetto rose.
During days of Confederacy, the mothers and the wives of the fighters that went out to war was given a rose as a token of love. He came back from war, gave the rose back to the loved one and made it for him as a token of love.
Well, after all that walking and all that shopping, you might be feeling just a little peckish, and frankly, it's hard to throw a peanut and not hit some great Low Country restaurants. Visitors love places like Poogan's Porch and Husk.
Because the prices are reasonable, I think, for the quality of the food.
Cypress Low Country Grill.
My favorite restaurant is actually Blossom.
And locals line up for places like the Hominy Grill and Justine's Kitchen. I asked some ladies what they found.
I have to tell you, Austin is just fabulous.
Is that the chef in there?
No, he was our waiter.
Reginald Austin.
I'm at Eli's Table and I highly recommend it.
Eli's Table is phenomenal. We have a really good Southern eclectic menu, very diverse. We have an awesome brunch. We have sweet potato pancakes and melted pecan butter. We do bacon Bloody Marys with bacon-infused vodka with bacon in the Bloody Mary, and they're phenomenal. Cafe du Monde New Orleans Beignets, we have them here. The most popular salad is the Martha Washington chicken salad. And one more thing, there's a sandwich called the Mary Hayes McCauley chicken wrap. That's probably the most popular sandwich. Bring your dog, sit on the courtyard, we will bring water to your dog, and we'll pet your dog and play with your dog. And we love children, bring tons of children, we love children, we'll hug them. It's an awesome place. We love you.
So don't feel like you need a big old bag of money to come on down with the family, set a spell, and just enjoy Charleston. For Watchbox, like a local, I'm Alexis King.